Okay, that was only a 5-minute video, but what I have to say is going to take a few minutes more, so I didn't want to be cutting myself in the middle of this sentence. So example 1. 2 kids get into an argument over nothing. One kid turns around, the other kid punches him, that kid goes down, bangs his head, now he's dead at, I think, 17 or 18 years old. Okay? And that's a very, very fucking stupid thing to be dead at 17, 18 over an argument. Okay? Now we're going to go to scenario 2. Scenario 2 happened so recently it's disgusting. Friends of mine from high school who I'm very, very close to, my buddies, who were in the same alumni association, they had a friend that was stabbed from our hometown. And he was stabbed by another guy from our hometown. Now, in New York State, the word stab doesn't even make the newspapers, okay? Seriously, any murder, any homicide with less than 4 victims is not going to make the papers in New York State. It's just not. Unless the victim is like a wealthy person or a celebrity. It's just not going to make the papers. So I really didn't pay any attention to it. My friend said their friend was stabbed, and I obviously offered my condolences to them. And last night I'm on Facebook, and a friend of mine who was my high school alumni, but she's 5 years younger than me. We met when we were working at the supermarket. I was doing the carts, the bottle machines, and throwing out the crackheads. She was working in deli. This friend of mine commented on her Facebook page, "Justice was done today." And I commented a smart ass answer, because that's how I am. I could be dead up serious like right now I am, but when I'm with my friends, I'm the biggest fucking jerk off. I make all the stupid remarks. I make all the stupid comments. I'm obviously kidding, but when I'm serious, I'm serious. When I'm kidding. So I made a stupid smart ass comment, and she deleted it. And then I saw my other friends saying they were disgusted. And these are coincidentally the same friends that were friends with the kid that got stabbed in New York City. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I start looking into the local news and stuff like that. This is what happened. The 2 men were from my hometown. The man who was friends with my friends from high school was 25. He's the one that's dead. And the man that killed him, I don't know him either. I don't know anything about him. He's 22, also from my hometown. Now, these 2 men are in a club in New York City. Now, it's legal to be in a club. I don't know what they were there for, but they were in a club. It's legal, whatever. That's beside the point. But they're in a club in New York City. Now, I wasn't there, so obviously I wasn't there. I'm only able to relay what the media has found, what is written in the news, which is not reliable, or what is written in court records, which is semi-reliable. According to media reports and court records, the younger man, the 22-year-old man, was having an argument. Who the fuck knows why? Or they were in some kind of scuffle. I don't know what's going on, but something happened. And that something resulted in this 22-year-old man being hit in the head with a bottle. And hitting someone in the head with a bottle, if you watched all my videos, is deadly force. If you pick up a weapon in a fight, it is a felony. Period. You may only use a weapon to defend yourself in an absolute 100% last resort. But someone hit him with a bottle in the head. And that is an aggravated assault. That is deadly force. He could have died from that. Now, security, according to reports, threw everyone out. Now, me having a security license and an armed guard's license, I know for a fact security is not supposed to throw anyone out. Security is supposed to detain people and call the police and let the police figure it out. Okay? And that's what you're supposed to do. If you see a fucking fight, don't throw anyone out. Call the police and let them handle it. Because throwing people outside doesn't change the problem. It changes the location of the problem. So security allegedly threw everyone out. And according to reports, the man that was hitting her with the bottle, when he was outside, 6 or 7 people who are believed to be gang members according to media reports. I don't know that, but they are believed to be gang members, advanced on him. And 6 or 7 people advancing on someone can kill them. In New York State, we have a law called gang assault. Gang assault means 2 people beating up 1 person, 3 people beating up 2 people, 5 people beating up 4 people. If several people, more than 1, advance on a smaller party, so 2 people fighting against 1 person, that is called gang assault. That is a felony. There's no such thing as misdemeanor gang assault in my state. Felony immediately. And these 6 or 7 individuals, according to reports, advanced on this one man who was already hit in the head with a bottle and was probably weakened by that. Could he have run away? I wasn't there. Could he have called the police? I wasn't there. Did he call the police? I wasn't there. Punchline, these 6 or 7 men advanced on him. They did engage him, and they were assaulting. They were punching and kicking him. And 6 or 7 guys with bare hands can strangle you, beat your head against the concrete, throw you off a cliff. They don't need to have weapons. And he had a small knife on him, a very, very tiny bullshit knife that he used to cut up in fucking packers, I heard. And he drew this knife and stabbed to repel. He didn't want to hurt or kill anybody. He just wanted to get the fuck away. He wanted to survive. The punchline is, the man he stabbed ended up dying. And that man is the man that is friends with people that I went to high school with. So, and remember that investigation, there's always that investigation? Well, the investigation said that he was acting in self-defense. The investigation had a grand jury. No trial, grand jury. A grand jury is usually made up of 23 people, could be more or less. And these 23 people are a jury. They come in and the prosecutor tells them about a case. And they tell the prosecutor, do not indict or do indict. So these 23 jurors told the prosecutor, do not indict this man. He acted in self-defense. And the man was dismissed. The man ended up testifying on his own behalf. When you are accused of a crime, you are never required to testify, period. Your lawyer testifies at trial, opening statement, closing statement, questioning, but you yourself are not required to testify unless you want to. He chose to testify at the grand jury hearing. The grand jury dismissed his case. There is no trial. Grand jury is before trial. If you're indicted by a grand jury, it's for something serious. You're not being indicted by the grand jury for shoplifting. You're being indicted for murder, rape, torture, terrorism, arson, drugs, major shit. He was indicted by the grand jury. The grand jury said that because he was hit in the head with a bottle, because he was outnumbered 6 or 7 to 1, and because he used his knife as an absolute 100% last resort, he is not guilty, he is innocent, and he is set free. Let me check my time, hold on a minute. Yeah, we're on 8 minutes, we're going to pause now, 8.5.